as this was a full year budget of the NDA's third term, sir. But once again, sir, the NDA's budget favors only the corporates over the common man. The government should have present a budget that prioritizes the needs of the common man. The structural issues plaguing the Indian economy, like unemployment, price rise, and lack of demand in the economy which have to be addressed by the NDA. So the combination of shrinking employment opportunities and rising costs of essential goods has left the middle class and the lower income households unable to make ends meet. Sir, as the saying goes, you can wake up a person who is really sleeping, but it's very, very difficult to wake up a person who is pretending to sleep. So today, I register my protest against this budget, which is unjust, biased, and fails to address our Indians' real problem. So, sir, the stage was set for a growth of 8% by our former Prime Minister, late Manmohan Singh's UP era. And you had everything in you needed to go big and bring in much reforms and inspire the growth where Dr. Manmohan Singh left. So, but what we got instead were a set of hollow promises and biased budgets of hoodwinking states which are going to elections. Sir, this budget is a missed opportunities. Sir, India's economy is slowing growth. The growth has now fixed at 6.4. It was 6.4% in 2024-25, and this year it is projected at only 6.8%. And the budget does nothing for the growth. The rupee has fallen to 87.35 against the US dollars. And you won't believe, in just the month of January 2025, 8 billion in foreign investments have left India in the stock market. Shame! It's just a one-month story. So the rupee has fallen to historic low against the US dollar. So the finance minister, I thought she will be here, sir. As usual, she is bunking it. I don't know why she likes to bunk whenever the opposition tries to raise the points. So anyway, it doesn't mean we'll also bunk when we'll boycott when she's replying, sir. So rupee has fallen to a historic low against the US dollar. When you were in the opposition, the same Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman went on interviews and said the UPA government had to resign. When it was 68, said Abu Sulta, it's not even 86, it is 87.5. Do you want us to ask, or will you resign on your own? Sir, anyway, sir. But what will the finance minister say to us? You're wrong. Rupee is not getting weaker. Dollar is getting stronger. And we have to accept it. What does it mean? Sir, the food inflation has risen from 7.5% to 8.4% in 1 year. Sir, the common man, especially the middle class, is struggling with high prices and very low wages. The so-called tax relief benefits only 2.5 crore people at the most. That is hardly.
कृपया आप खड़े मत रहें, कृपया बैठ के बात करिए. दिलकेश्वर जी, सदन में दिलेश्वर जी, कामत जी, ये क्या तरीका?
Sir, the so-called tax relief, the so-called tax relief benefits only 2.5 crore people. At the most, sir, it is only 1.75% of the population. Why 98% of the Indians face rising costs. This is intentionally done not to benefit the common man. So once again, sir, the BJP government focused on headline management instead of real fiscal management to attract the voters of Delhi, and they succeeded. They announced no tax on income up to 12 lakhs. They claim this will boost the restart economy. India has a population of 140 crores. Only 8 crore people, that is 5.7%, file income tax returns in 2023-24. These are the direct taxpayers. Out of them, 4.15 crore people earn less than 50,000 rupees a month. 1.5 crore people earn more than 1 lakh a month, so they don't qualify for the tax benefit. That leaves only 2.5 crore who may benefit in this, and which is 1.75% of the population. So this would help BJP win votes. And sir, this announcement was made in publicly in Parliament, and our great election commission didn't even object to it. This populism method announced there, sir. When has the election commission been fair, sir? So the Delhi elections are over now. You have won. So at least now admit it. The budget headline grabbing move to raise the income tax exemption threshold of rupees 12 lakh is an attempt to placard small portion of Indian middle class who are living in cities and the opportunities are less, salaries are low, and which are races are far apart. Sir, they may enjoy for a year or two. They'll be happy about the extra thousands in their pockets. But the alarming rate of inflation, especially on food and essentials, will catch up in 2 years if growth stagnates. This measure is a mere short-term economic sugar rush and not a sustainable solution. Sir, meanwhile, India's per capita income in 2022-23 was 1.7 lakh per year, or you can say 14,000 rupees per month. In rural India, it was even low. It was 85,000 per year, just 7,000 per month. The remaining 98.25% of Indians, of whom this 12 lakh income tax relief is a non-issue. They are the real Indians who have been ignored by this budget. Yes, they are they are unemployed, have no jobs, or earn just enough to survive. They also suffer from rising fuel, food, and essential costs, just like these 12 people who are getting 12 lakh benefits. While I welcome the reduction in income tax move for the relief it brings to a small portion of the middle class, it's very easy to get confused and assume that only those paying income tax are bearing the brunt of nation building. Every single citizen of this country is paying dearly through indirect taxes. Reality check, sir. With your projected growth, we will not have a growth rate of 8% every year for at least next 10 years. We will not be able to see income growing fast enough to match the inflation. We also call the taxation idea superficial because the budget fails to address the growing wealth divide. The top 1% of India's population holds more than 40% of national wealth. Instead of a progressive taxation of the ultra-rich, this budget, like always, relies on high indirect taxes on essential goods, forcing the common man to bleed dry for the mere survival. Sir, top 5% of the Indian population hold nearly 60% of all wealth. If we calculate per capita GDP of the remaining 95% against the 40% of the wealth, the reality of our economy is that we are lagging behind the sub-Saharan African countries. Look at the incredible high fuel prices. Throughout the COVID time, the government made bumper profits of taxes and excise on fuel when the global markets were low. Sir, the total contribution of petroleum sector to your exchequer in 2019-20 was 5,55,370 crores. In 2020-21, it was 6,72,780 crores. In 21-22, it was 7,74,425 crores. In 2022-23, it was 7,48,718 crores. In 2023-24, it was 7,51,155.9 crores. Sir, the last 6 months alone, you have collected nearly 3,39,185.5 crores, which is a provisional amount. At least, sir, now, since you made huge profits in the price of petrol, especially with the Ukraine war, what did you do? First time in our country, we heard the terminology, windfall taxes. When Russia was selling fuel at $60 against the market price of $120, you allowed Reliance Industries to make windfall profits. You allowed all your friends to make windfall profits. You could have passed the 50% price reduction to our poor Indians, which should have brought in growth. At least now, sir, with the increasing inflation now, you have so much of money in your kitty, the name of excise and cess. Why don't you remove it and give it to a common man, then 98% of the population will benefit out of this.
Do it.
Sir, but what have you done? You have done welfare cuts and neglect of the work. The government has now, again, our finance minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, is boasting that she has reduced fiscal deficit. She is never available. And she is always, it is between 4.5% of the GDP. Sir, at what cost have you reached this figure of curtailing the fiscal deficit? Sir, you have cut the Manrega funding, which remains stagnant at 86,000 crores, despite a record low of unemployment. Sir, SC/ST education funds are unchanged, making higher education for them unaffordable. Sir, food prices are increasing. The poor man is suffering. But what have you done? Food subsidy cut from 2,05,250 crores to 2,03,000 crores. Sir, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana slashed by 35%, affecting affordable housing. But you claim in the president's speech that you are going to build houses, 5 lakh houses, 10 lakh houses, sir. I wonder, with this fiscal cut, how are you going to manage to do that? Sir, Jal Jeevan Mission funding down to 67,000 crores, lower than spending the last 2 years. Sir, Honorable Chairman, sir, in 2019, you created a new ministry called Jal Shakti Ministry. Everyone wondered, what are you doing? Why are you renaming it? But you said, we are renaming it because we are going to interlink the rivers of India and ensure there's no drought, there's no flooding in any part of the country. Please, sir, give us a list. It's 11 years now. How many rivers have you interlinked? How many droughts have you stopped? How many floodings have you stopped? Yes, nothing. Zil, sir. Sir, at the time when mental health programs spending should be increased because of the inflation and joblessness, you have reduced it from 133 crores to 90 crores, ignoring the growing crisis. Sir, employment generation is a need of the hour, but no major initiative have been taken for job creation, despite 2.5 crore people being unemployed. As MSMEs, which provide 45% of India's export and employment and employ 7.5 crore people, receive no tax relief or any support from this budget. Sir, 60 to 70 lakh young people enter job market annually. Yet, no plans exist to address the employment needs. All the PSUs have been sold, probably on the process of being sold. Earlier, we used the public sector companies to generate employment for our youth. But now, sir, even that is not in your hands. Now we have to go beg Adanis and Ambanis and Tatas to provide employment for our youth. Sir, railways, sir. Railways are very, very important for us. And now, what have you done, sir? You have reduced the funding for railway projects from 34,000 crores to 32,000 crores. When we really need more investment, especially when we have seen more than 200 rail accidents the last 5 years, and especially when the need has come to improve the Kavach system. Sir?
Kindly conclude.
I'm the main speaker, sir.
First, but your time has been allotted 29 minutes. And there are 2-3 speakers.
Sir, if you take my time, what will I do, sir? Let me allow to speak, sir.
I'm just only...
No, I'm aware, sir. I'm aware.
You must be aware.
Sir.
Let the finance minister come and reply, sir.
You don't reply, sir. Wait, sir. So, with the funding for the most important to avoid railway accident, which the Prime Minister himself has said is Kavach. The Kavach system has to be implemented so that we can avoid these head-on collisions with railways, where thousands of our Indian lives have been lost. Sir, right now, with this budget, only 5% of the entire railway network can be covered with the Kavach system. So you have no value for the common Indian who will travel by train and who will take the risk of meeting with rail accidents. Sir, and the finance minister said that she is introducing a new Udan scheme in the budget, which will improve air connectivity. I was quite surprised. Not bad. She's announcing, because some new airport is coming for BR. That is very good. Sir, she has slashed the Udan for scheme budget from 800 crores to 540 crores, making air travel more costlier for common man. When you said new means a fund, no fund should have come. But I think, sir, it's just an eyewash. Sir, let me tell you, sir, the next major hindrance for the common man, 98% of the population, is the highways, sir, which collect massive tolls. And, sir, just tolls. But if you travel on the roads, it is the worst roads you can ever travel. Sir.
Tamil Nadu is going to get more tolls.
Sir, in fact, sir, I really wonder. I asked the finance minister, I would have asked her if she was here, but she never come here. Sir, to her, when a person buys a new bike, motorbike, or new car, or new any vehicle, sir, you charge them GST, which is divided by the state and the center. Cess, which goes into your kitty. Excise, which goes into your kitty. And the union government also charges road tax at the time. Sir, I am wondering, why should road tax be collected for a new vehicle? Because you don't lay any roads inside the free roads. All the roads laid by the union government is all toll roads. Anyway, the common man pays for the tax. Sir, to top it all, what have we done, sir? The finance minister has done double taxation. So we are trying to get rid of double taxation. Now, a common man buys a motorcycle, he has to pay GST, sir, for a new vehicle. Okay. Sir, when in a rush, he wants to sell the bike. Sir, he can't, because he wants to sell the bike, get the amount, whatever he gets for the second-hand vehicle, and put it as a deposit to get a new bike. But if he sells it to any dealer, he is gone, sir. He has to pay 18% GST on the difference. Is it fair, sir? How many times he will pay GST, sir? Is it double taxation anyway? Okay. That too when you want to increase demand. You want to increase demand for production, for sale of motorbike, sale of car. This goes totally against your principle, sir. Sir, again, we are talking about make in India. Sir, as our opposition leader already said, it is never make in India. It's just an assembled India. Sir, during the UPA government, we found Foxconn and Flextronics, who are the bases now set up in India, which are producing the iPhones, sir. So right now, all we are doing is assembling iPhones and selling it to, exporting it. But what are we doing? The union government is giving performance-linked incentive to every iPhone manufactured, assembled in India, while none of them are manufactured. So basically, a huge subsidy is going on the assembling of iPhones, sir. And another sad thing is that even those assembly lines are imported from China. Every part which is made to for any new electronic unit is now coming from China. We are just assembling. Sir, even a power adapter, we don't have know how to make a power adapter in India. It has to be imported from China. That is a sad state. Sir, the trade deficit with China is still high. For the year, financial year 2024, India's trade deficit with China surged to $85.1 billion. And we continue importing critical components for electronics, pharmaceuticals, and machinery. Sir, in fact, for every mobile phone, the displays, the batteries, the processor are still being imported from India. Sir, we do not have invested, we don't say, to make sure that we can have the facilities or no. No, sir, sir, we can adjust the time with others. Don't worry about it, sir. We'll adjust. And also the automobile sector are still mostly dependent upon this. Sir, we have to become self-reliant. When are we going to become self-reliant? Sir, this story reminds me of what happened when the United States imposed tariff on China for certain goods. Sir, China did nothing. China went straight to Brazil, assembled there, because Brazil had a treaty with US, free export. They exported. This is the same thing which we are following. We are assembling in India from all the Chinese parts. Sir. This is not this. Sir, again, sir, if you really see, sir, even in the supply chains, it is dominated by three players: Ambani's, Adani's, and the Tatas. They have ensured that they're there. Sir, if any multinational have to step into India, they can enter India only with Ambani's, Adani's, or Tata's. See, even a coffee shop can't come into India. Starbucks, because they have to have the Tata's brand name. Sir, we have to make, even the media space is completely taken over by the other. There's no Disney, there's no Star, everything is now owned by the Ambani, sir. Sir,
Yes, only one child.
Sir, we all know, moment we say energy, or moment we say solar, there's only one company comes to our minds. Adani. The only person who has a monopoly over there, sir, he doesn't have monopoly on this. Sir, I sometimes wonder what the Competition Commission of India does. He owns all the ports. He owns all the airports. Yeah, he's a monopolistic in power, cement, and every high-risk market. He is the monopoly.
Already,
Sir, but
already
nothing
you
can
have
happen
taken
to
20
sir,
minutes.
Let me come.
Please, 20 minutes already you have taken.
Shall we have more?
I have time. I have time.
You have time 29
Sir, please
minutes.
don't disturb me, sir. Please don't disturb me. The chair shouldn't disturb the speaker. Sir, let me come to the main point, sir. Sir, this unfair treatment for the southern states. Sir, the eye of BR elections, we ensured government sufficient schemes like the Western Koshi Canal project, Makna Board expansion of Patna Airport, and development of Brownfield Airport in Pitta. Sir, what about Tamil Nadu? What about Kerala? What about Karnataka? What about Telangana? Sir, maybe next year, Tamil Nadu and Kerala will see a bonus of lot of announcement because our elections are coming next year. But even that will be mere announcements. But nothing will come into India, to Tamil Nadu. Sir, Tamil Nadu share in tax pool remains stagnant 4.1% against Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, which is getting increased allocation. Sir, the Kanyakumari-Thiruvananthapuram industrial corridor has been ignored again. Sir, no incentive for IT hubs in Bengaluru, Chennai and Hyderabad, despite their contribution to the economy. Sir, just last week, sir, the union government has taken away nearly 2,000 crores meant for Tamil Nadu students and divert to other states. Have we ever heard our union government punishing the students? Sir, we are very, very clear that we will never, ever accept three-language policy. My Chief Minister, Muthuvel Karnataka Stalin has said, you try whatever you want. Three-language policy will never come into Tamil Nadu. A three-language policy will never come into Tamil Nadu. And we will ensure our students are not deprived. They will be taken care with our own funds. Sir, today, the most successful states in India is Tamil Nadu. Because we follow the Dravidian model, sir. Last time, sir, the last session, sir, there were some statements made by our Honorable Finance Minister. We always say in Tamil, Vandare Varavikkum Tamil Nadu. We always are very nice to everyone. Sir, we are never against Hindi. We are only against Hindi imposition. Sir, I like to say, there's a statement made by R. Vijaya Shankar, who was a former editor of Frontline. He says very clearly that Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman studied in SRV, Sita Rabaswamy College. She studied there, sir. This Vijaya Shankar's sister also studied, and he's very proud of it. Because, and said they all stayed in a nice Hagaraharam, where there are no intruders, only their community stayed. And no one has ever stepped inside the Hagaraharam or disturbed their college from them not to study Hindi, sir. Today, if Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has achieved these heights, it's because of only one man. It's because of Periyar. Because of Periyar. Because the freedom movement to study came into Tamil Nadu. Otherwise, the Finance Minister wouldn't have come today because she was born in Periyar land. And she should never, ever forgive it. But sir, again, I sometimes wonder what is the Finance Minister angling? She is the topmost post now. I don't know what is the other post she is angling for. Because she's in Rajya Sabha, she might angling, I think, assume, the other topmost post might get vacant fast. So she is trying to angle it. Because whatever she says goes against truth, sir. Sir, in 2007, I'm talking 2017, she was in Tamil Nadu after Mrs. Jayalalitha's death. She thought she can become the chief minister. She was angling for the chief minister's post. And that time she said, this year there will be no NEET. There will be NEET exemption for Tamil Nadu. All the students in Tamil Nadu believed her. Because only we know that whatever she says doesn't come true. So just to move people, she tried, but she never could become the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. Sir, similarly, as I said, she is angling for a bigger post now. We are wishing her all the best because she is from Tamil Nadu, sir. Sir, again, sir, we will ask, sir, the AIMS projects. AIMS Madurai remains incomplete. AIMS Madurai remains incomplete.
something.
Sir, again, the AIMS Mother is the only AIMS project funded by JICA, whereas all other AIMS have been funded by the union government. Sir, Delhi and Meerut received thousands of crores for metro project, while Chennai struggles to secure funds for its only metro project in Chennai. Sir, that too, sir, our state government, our chief minister said, we don't need your funds, because we got the funds from JICA, after which the union government came running, oh no, we'll fund you, because the JICA funds have to come through union government. So they had no choice but to compensate. Sir, the second largest economy in India is being sidelined by the NDA government. Sir, we will win. Our able administration of our chief minister, MK Stalin, has been so good. All the industries are coming to Tamil Nadu. Even 2 days back, he opened the largest solar panel factory, not by Ambani, in Tamil Nadu. Sir, every industries are coming to Tamil Nadu. Sir, we will continue to go. Whatever you try to do, the people of Tamil Nadu have so much of faith and trust in our chief minister. Sir, I have time.
You have got time, sir.
I'm concluding.
Let him finish, sir. He has got time, sir.
There are
Sir,
3-4 speakers.
Sir.
Already he has taken.
It makes, sir,
Sir, don't speak in our time, sir. We have got time to speak. Why are you
in fact,
disturbing?
the efforts taken by a Dravidian model, we were earlier, before the DMK Dravidian model government, we were the 76nd position when it came to Kelo India. After our able leadership of our Deputy CM, Dayanidhi Stalin, we are in number 2 place in Kelo India. This is the success of the Dravidian model. Sir, I would like to ask one of our MPs, who's a MP, sir, which is belonging to DMK party, had a recent issue with the bank. Sir, for not maintaining a minimum amount of 25,000 rupees, he was charged. Nearly 9,000 rupees was penalized for it. He wrote a letter. They have taken. He did not say auto-debited. When he made a claim, sir, he wrote a letter. 9,000 rupees was refunded to the MP. Wow, but it's not more. We are upset. Because he's a member of parliament, he got his money. But sir, only the public sector banks alone have collected 8,500 crores for not maintaining minimum balance. Sir, is this the way to be done? I asked the finance minister. The banks are making enough money. They are taking our money and lending the money and making money. But will they ever refund or give us any money, penalty money? When you go to the ATM and we try to withdraw money and there's no money in the ATMs, will the banks be penalized? Will the money be given to the person who was desperate to take money, sir? Nothing. Sir, there's one more last conclusion. Sir, let me tell you, I'm talking about you. Sir, let me tell you, sir, in a credit card, if you buy a flight ticket,
to the chair.
sir, I'm the main speaker, please.
Sir, we have got time, sir. Don't disturb us, sir.
No, I am not disturbing. 29 minutes.
Use a
allotted for
credit
your
card
party.
for purchase
Already
of
29 minutes he
tickets.
has
Sir, when you
taken.
purchase, I'm concluding. Sir, when you can use a credit card to purchase tickets in Air India or any other airline, sir, and you cancel it, it takes 5 to 14 days for refund. Sir, it takes 5 to 7 seconds for them to take the money away from my bank account. But it takes 5 to 10 days for refund. Sir, now Swiggy or Licious, sir, 1,000 rupees, 1,500 rupees, they give it in 20 minutes. They refund it. When you cancel the order, they refund in 20 minutes. Why, sir, why is that? The big corporates like Tatas and others are taking away common man money and rotating. Is this the way we have to do it, sir? Sir, there's one more serious issue which I like to concern. Sir, this concerns you. Sir, we know what we are all called in the banking terminology, PEPs. You are all pepped up people. It doesn't mean a good thing. It is a bad thing. Our flag goes in the banking accounts. We are called politically exposed person. That means any transaction we do or
Your party time is over. 29 minutes.
No, sir, we are more. 50 minutes. Let me complete. I'm concluding. Sir, I'm concluding. The last point, sir. Last point. Sir, last point. Sir, we are the lawmakers. Please, sir, please move. We are the lawmakers. We make laws. We pass the finance bill. But when it comes to banking industry, we are called politically exposed person. Our flag is raised. No loans are given to us. Sir, no credit cards are given to us. They come and tell us, don't take a credit card. Take a debit card. It's good for you. Sir, this should change. Why should the lawmaker, why should the lawmakers be penalized? Sir, you are, it's not only for you. It's not only, Nishikant Dubeji, it's not only you. It's your son, your daughter, your wife, your entire family are marked as politically exposed person.
Thank you.
Sir, I think this time has come when we have to ensure such discrimination has come. By concluding, sir. Conclusion, sir. This budget, concluding, concluding, sir.
Last, sir.
This budget only favors the corporates. This budget is anti-people. This budget is anti-Tamil Nadu, anti-Kerala, anti-Karnataka, anti-Adal. Against the Indian population, 98% of the population. And I feel that the finance minister should be more positive in making sure that budget is entirely for India. Thank you, sir.